back to another episode of Sarver's RC. Today we got the TRX4Ms out. So right here we got a bone stock TRX4M. So stock wheels and tires, stock suspension, stock everything. And we are going to see how it compares to my fully built TRX4M. So crawler gears, all the brass upgrades, everything to weight it down. So we'll go ahead and see how this thing performs. So for these tiny rocks here, I mean, it climbs pretty well. No issues. I have noticed though on any big inclines, without it being weighted, it has a tendency to really want to flip over. As you can see, just little to no throttle, and it wants to flip over. Give it a good climb, and it has that tendency to just want to tip without having all the weighted upgrades. Still super fun. I mean, if you're getting into crawling, you really can't beat these. You can play around outside, you could play around in the house with it stock. It's honestly pretty quick too, without putting crawler gears in it to really slow it down. But we're going to go over the same terrain with the weighted version. See, another tip over, and see how they compare. I'm going to take this thing over to another section I have that's more vertical and see how it does on that. Okay, so here we have the more vertical section with its size stock. So as you can see, it makes it there. It doesn't want to go any higher. I will say, stock, it does seem to have a little bit more of an approach angle, at least compared to a modded one. But go ahead and just put it on there. Test to see, does it want to tip or will it crawl? So picking the front tires up off the ground, off the rock when it's sitting there, you can kind of see there without the weight on this thing that still doing it though, losing some traction going slow like that, but reset and it does make it. So like I said, very capable little crawler. Tip over. All right, let's go get the beefed up truck. All right, so next we got the fully built car. Does have the same body, but you can identify it with the stickers, the light bar, and the whip. Just a quick little preview. As you can see, all brass knuckles, diff covers, steering linkage, aluminum drive shafts, aluminum links, GPM shocks, Injora metal wheels and tires. You can definitely feel a weight difference, and it's putting all the weight on the drivetrain essentially. So when you're crawling, it keeps the tires in contact and giving you traction. This body, I do need to trim the fender wells off. It kind of gives it a crappy approach angle with everything that it's got going on. But as you can see, short of that stint right there, same as the other truck, it has a lot more weight to where as you're crawling up, it's not wanting to pull those wheels and tires off at all. And having the crawler gearing in it as well definitely obviously kills the speed, but gives it a better ratio to actually climb. So wheels and tires definitely have better grip, and putting all that weight on the axles themselves, which transfers to the tire contact itself, just gives it a lot better crawling capabilities. And where that other truck was basically pulling one front wheel or both off of the rock when it's getting at a steep attack point, this truck does not do that. Keeps the wheels in contact the entire time. Even when you're giving it jolts of throttle, it doesn't lose that contact. All right, we'll go over to that small section. So we're back over to the smaller section with the fully built truck. See how it performs. As you can see, just the speed's a lot slower, but it crawls right up, doesn't ever lose tire contact, doesn't want to tip even at that angle where that other truck wanted to tip. This one just keeps trucking because all the weight is on those axles, wheels, and tires. So these are small trucks, but like I said, just a ton of fun to really just see suspension articulation and just scale realism of what a crawler would actually be doing. So like I said, the main thing you can point out is with all that weight, that'd be the first mod I would recommend you doing, is weighting all the axles to keep all that weight planted on the wheels and tires. So you can see, I mean, full flex into the fender wells, full pull on the rear axle. And just really cool to see how these things work. This one also has the upgraded Endura servo, so a lot more powerful in terms of that. So everything on here is either Endura or GPM pretty much. All the lighting and everything, weights, all the brass accessories, wheels, tires. Oh, it actually flipped over. So if you're looking to get into crawling, definitely recommend one of these little TRX4s. I mean, they're 150 bucks stock, come with batteries and everything, and you can play around if you got landscaping rocks like this in your yard or even in the house. So as always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think. If you want to see more crawlers on the channel, I personally have a lot of fun with them. It's just a little bit different driving experience if you're not trying to go out and bash and break things. So let me know.